It's week 2 of the National Football League. And up next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey, who made 5 stops from his spot in the secondary last game. It's the Rams and the Falcons.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Bringing this crew out, it's someone known for his big arm since he entered the league back in 2016, Jacoby Brissett. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Brissett. To the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Brissett sets to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett, and that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go, and now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brissett. Complete to Zaccheaus. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3.
Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now it's Stafford. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 7 catches, 126 yards.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Rams at 1-0 on the year following a win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, That gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing again is Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On first down, it's Stafford. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After one, 7-3 to score. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Gain now set to kick it off. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Week 2 underway around the NFL. And a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat. A Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Brissett. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
From the 50, it's Stafford. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, this is the tight end Fant. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
And now there's yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Stafford on third down. And he is out of bounds here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'd like to take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one hit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. On second down, a run with Patterson.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep, Brandon Powell.
Take it at the 37. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here with the 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
They'll roll him out right. Going up top for Cup. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there for L.A. 48 yards.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Cam Akers.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Brissett. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down
so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Stafford here. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Rams to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off of play action, here's Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 50, Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. Touchdown, LA! So, Charles, they're well on their way to a
2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more comfortable.
Well, the sense we got from them was that last week they felt like they didn't play their best. They got the win, but they weren't really on top of their game. They put it all together here in this one, haven't they? What an impressive performance.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Play fake. Brissett. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Terrell Lewis from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
He's going to keep this again.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
On the return is Powell.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And this defense not ready for that one, as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Stafford on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, Stafford again.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams extend their lead yet again.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a throw here to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. And as they come to the line they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Brissett's throw caught by Bird here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Brissett. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 30 on second down, Brissett. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
Eluding the pressure right, and he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Now on 2nd and 16, Stafford. This is Fant on the short completion to the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. To throw is Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Brissett to throw on first. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. To throw is Brissett. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw again on second down. Brissett. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Again, it's Brissett. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett. And it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Stafford going to throw it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's got him in. Complete. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gay is on for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest.